Nobody really wants to watch another fix and flip TV show or another fix and flip YouTube video, but this video is a little bit different. These two couples paired up to do this fix and flip, and one of them, I want you to tell me which one you think it's gonna be, one of them just quit their job of 22 years. Doing real estate is amazing, but pairing up with people in your community is the game changer. Watch this video, guess who the person in this video is that's gonna quit their job after 22 years, and let me know in the comments which one you think it is. All right, so we are at, does anybody know the address here?
501 East Madden Drive.
501 East Madden Drive in Avondale, Phoenix, Arizona area, or on the outskirts near Buckeye. This deal came from, I'm gonna rehearse this, but you guys correct me where I'm wrong. Bill Fischer, who's in the Owners Club, releases his buy box to the community and says, hey, me and Kimberly are buying in Arizona. Jennifer sees this and says, oh my gosh, let me find some deals and start submitting deals to you. I'm sure this is kind of what happened. You guys decide, hey, we like this deal on Madden, and somehow, some way, you guys got into a partnership rather than just giving her a fee.
Correct.
You hooked her up. She weds into ownership on this thing, which is awesome. So, Jennifer, where did you find the deal?
So a wholesaler brought it to me at a much higher price, but there was only a picture of the front of the house. So I didn't know if it's an easy flip or it would be way more involved. And so basically, I said, well, I'll just go check it out before I presented it to Bill. And I saw that it was a complete hoarder house.
You can tell she's a pro because most bird dogs would never go look at the house before they send it to you. Like she goes out, she's been in the business. She's also licensed agent. And so she knows the game. So she goes and looks at the house. It's a hoarder house. Like how bad was it?
Oh, completely full.
Like all the way up to the street of crap, or like
just in the house.
Okay, what about this little spot?
This had a car that had not been registered since 2016.
Nice. All right.
So yeah, it was totally full. And so basically, at the price that it was presented to me, it was a dead deal.
Do you remember the price?
$246.
$246. Okay.
So I told them no. Plus it has a weird layout, and with that price, we'd have to do a lot more work. So basically, I had presented to him just in case, just to let him see and before I confirmed for sure it was a dead deal. And then the next day, after I told him no, then the next day a different wholesaler brought it to me for $205.
Holy welcome to real estate, my friends. So one wholesaler picked it up from that guy probably at $205, sends it to you at $246. You greedy sons of bitches. Clipping 40 grand on a co-wholesale deal, it's not even your deal, and you're adding 40 G's to it?
Well, and no pictures, nothing.
And you're probably the same guy in my comments going, Pace, I don't know why I can't get my first deal. Because you're taking people's wholesale lists and you're adding 40 grand to it, only giving her one photo, and then she just is like, no, I'm not gonna do the deal. So you get, somebody else sends you the deal, $40,000 less, and you then say yes?
So then I presented to Bill because he had kind of run the numbers, and so then at the new numbers, it was a good deal.
Okay, so you guys said good at the 205, or did you negotiate that as well?
We tried to negotiate it.
We did.
But we literally had 3 hours to close it because the wholesaler he was under contract just for a few more hours on the deal, so they say, right? And so we had to close it immediately that day. We had to get EMD over immediately, had to get down to the bank and wire very quickly for the deal, but yeah.
Okay, so you guys wire money for the EMD. 205 is the purchase price. What do we think is the ARV on this thing?
Conservative is 330.
330. Okay, I think you are probably right. Why? Average sales price in Phoenix, Arizona is about 450, 440 right now, as you know, as an agent. You're 25% below the average sales price in Phoenix, Arizona. So what ARV is 330 conservatively. So you'll list it, what, 350 and see what happens? Okay, so are you gonna be the agent?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just
why didn't you just pay her a bird dog fee, Bill? Why are you being so gracious to people?
I'm blessed on this deal because number one, she is an agent, but number two, she was voracious. We have gone through so many deals together, and I just realized as she was pulling them up, as she was going through the MLS and she was bringing them to me, I'm like, this girl knows what she's doing. And this is somebody that you don't just bird dog with, that you partner with, because I could pay her $2,500 or $5,000 to bring the deal to me, but she's also boots on ground right here, and I live in the state of Alaska. So to have that value alone, that she is boots on ground here, she's going to run the construction job, she's going to oversee it, she knows the market. It's like there's not every bird dog is built the same.
Here's the problem, Bill. You are a business owner.
Right.
You've been a business owner for a long time, so you think intelligently versus somebody else that's on YouTube land. It's like, I'd pay her $5,000 and make all the money myself. Why that's so short-sighted is because the way you're thinking is so smart. If you didn't partner with her and you just pay her $5,000, the next deal she finds, she's gonna go, that was kind of nice, but I'm gonna find somebody else that's willing to give me more money. What you're doing is you're buying yourself loyalty and guaranteeing your next 10, 15, 20 deals, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Is that how you felt?
Definitely.
When he told you he was gonna partner with you, where you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, I was super excited. And I mean, when I have brought him deals and he's analyzed them on Zoom with me when I've already underwrote it myself, but he does it so fast. I'm like, oh my gosh, he'd be an amazing partner. And I'm really excited for his expertise and everything that he's taught me also.
Yeah. Together we're a good team. And so, yeah. And now we have the four of us, which is going to be pretty amazing, with her new partner, Andy, and my partner, Kimberly. The four of us are an amazing group to work with.
Okay, so you guys decide we're gonna partner on the deal. 205 is our purchase price. 330 is our ARV. What is our initial thought of the renovation on this? What's the number?
We were thinking 45,000.
45,000. Gosh damn. I missed the days of like the $20,000 renovations that were like on houses this small. You can't do that anymore. $20,000 doesn't get anything done. $45,000 is probably the right price. What's the square footage roughly?
1534.
Oh, damn, it's bigger than than it looks. Okay, it looks like a maybe 1,100 square foot house. You're 1,500 square feet. Are you gonna do anything with the garage?
No, we hadn't planned on doing anything with the carport.
Because all the comps are, they're carports, so you're good. All right, and you're on a corner lot, which is kind of nice. Let's see. Now, contractors. How did you find this contractor?
So we actually had a really hard time finding contractors. First, what I did was I went within the community and I used referrals, and they all came and did some bids verbally, and then no one would send me anything in writing. And so I was kind of chasing them a little bit, and I got my first bid 9 days later, which took a minute. So before that happened, I was kind of in a little bit in a, like, this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Everybody's, I think, really busy, or here's what I've noticed about Phoenix, Arizona. The flip market actually slowed down here quite a bit. And a lot of the fix and flip contractors have gone to other states to go do projects that are like, they're building apartment buildings, et cetera. Like Montana, for example. If you're an electrician here working on a crew, you'll get paid $50, $60 an hour. If you're in Montana, they'll pay you $200 an hour. Like they're paying $1,600 a day to electricians in Montana. So a lot of guys will leave the state when it's slow here, then when it picks back up, they come back. So there's a larger demand. Plus, Trump is not doing us any favors. A lot of the Hispanic guys are afraid to leave their, I'm not exaggerating, a lot of the Hispanic guys are afraid to leave their houses right now because of the ICE raids. We're not getting a lot of those in Arizona, but they're happening in LA, so a lot of people are afraid. So how'd you find this guy?
So what I ended up doing was putting a post in a city Facebook group for Avondale. And I just said, this is like a general idea of what I'm going to be doing. And I'm going to be at the house all day today, whoever wants to show up.
Smart.
And
She is a good partner.
it was
That's what I'm telling you.
hour period. I had 20 guys show up. I was giving tours to
She's
three
definitely not a bird dog.
different contractors at the same time. So they were all standing next to their competition. And I'm like, clearly there's a lot of people coming here. So you need to give me your best price.
Yes. I'm not gonna lie and say I got 3 other estimates. You actually have them all here.
So I had 12 respond back with bid. I mean, I'm sure some of them were like, there's too much competition. So 12 of them responded back, and my ranges were probably like a $7,000 spread.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly.
All their competition.
Okay. Because normally you'll get somebody goes 45 and then another guy's like 90.
Well, I did have one that was 25,000 more than my highest bid, but that was the one.
His name was Jim Smith, guaranteed.
He was actually someone in the community.
Okay, Jim. Okay, so he gives you get an estimate, written estimate for 45?
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna walk through. I want to see the house.
No, actually, I did it for labor only. So my labor only price was 17,000.
Gosh, dude, she's not a bird dog. She's a partner.
We buy businesses.
So right, dude.
We buy businesses, and when we partnered with her, that was exactly what I saw. Was like, this is a business partnership, not just a house.
This is such a good lesson for people to understand, is that when you show up the way that she showed up, you deserve a lot more than a $5,000 or a $10,000 bird dog fee. And when you find a really good buyer or a buyer couple that you guys are just in the last 6 months, you guys bought a 13-plex Creative Finance. Where was that? Pensacola, Florida. You guys bought 4 triplexes or three fourplexes?
4 plexes.
4. These guys bought 3 fourplexes for $15,000 total on all 3. And that was in what city?
Killeen, Texas.
Killeen, Texas. You guys are crushing it. And then you guys own a restaurant up in Alaska that's killing it. 2? You only took me to 1.
Got a great story for that one too later.
You guys have another restaurant up there?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's on the east side of town. And the cool story about that is when you're doing your business purchases, your course, we started one from brick and mortar. We built it from basically ground up.
That's the one I went to.
That's the one you went to. And that cost us about $350,000 to build that. We bought one that we had a tired restaurant owner, and it was better than ours. And we bought that for $100,000. We walked in, hung our signs, and we were in business the next day.
It was a burger restaurant. We're a burger restaurant. But what's better than that is that our mantra is life has been good for us, so we want to make sure it's good for everyone around us. We had a guy that came in to start working for us as a line cook part-time. He was working somewhere else too. And then he ended up coming working for us full-time. And then he worked his way through the ranks and was my general manager. And then he said, I kind of want to own with you guys. And we're like, well, let us find the right spot. And we kept looking and looking and looking. And
So he owns that. He's a part owner of that one.
Owner, yeah.
okay, chef.
Guys, moral of the YouTube video today is find the Fishers, and they're just gonna give you. Like that's what. Like that's the take home here. Like you find really good quality people. They do quality business. Okay, so this is your guys' first flip here in Phoenix, Arizona. I know you guys are also looking to live it here part-time because it's freaking cold up there. This first flip, what do you guys think you're gonna net on it?
I don't remember that number.
It's at the lowest possible number, $40,000 net. That's worst possible case scenario, up to $90,000.
Okay, cool. Love it. Let's do a tour. Show me the house. Show me what $45,000 gives us in 2025.
This kitchen was incredibly tiny. There was a wall here.
What you said was?
Well, it still is. No, it was even worse. It was even worse. So there was a wall here, and there was an upper on either side of the sink, a lower on either side of the sink, and the sink. That was
Okay.
the whole kitchen.
Love it.
And so we decided that we knocked out this wall, and then we're going to put a peninsula here.
Nice.
And then cabinets on, we're taking out the slider, we're going to put a window in, and we're going to take out, put cabinets on that whole wall. And,
Oh, that's smart.
and then this room is the tiniest room in existence.
It is interesting that this house, they would put such a big slider here when you have no cabinet space.
No.
Like is it a 3-bed, 2-bath?
Yes.
Okay, so think about, you've probably had 5 people living here at one point. Where do you put all the food?
Right.
Where's the fridge go? Where does all the stuff
The
go?
fridge is actually supposed to go right there.
Freaking love it.
On the other side of the slider.
So we're no longer gonna have a door to the outside right here.
The door is going to be in the laundry room. It's over there.
Okay, so I gotta walk around. Okay, cool. But that gives me a lot more space here. I'm gonna have a big window here. You're gonna put a sink here.
Yes.
Okay, so sink looking outside?
Yeah.
Got it, okay. So we gotta run some plumbing over, that makes sense. You've got this bathroom. Are you gonna do a shower or keep the tub?
We're going to keep the tub.
And the
It's
just,
only tub.
okay, there you go. So that's spoken like a real mom, okay? It's always the moms that are thinking about the tubs. The dad would have been like, get rid of all that but you gotta bathe the baby, right?
In the backyard.
Yeah, exactly. Spray them off. Okay, are you guys gonna add can lights through this room because it looks like there's no lighting in here?
We were not sure if we were going to do can lighties, but we're for sure going to do a ceiling fan.
Okay.
Because it's Arizona.
Love it.
It's ceiling fan.
The only suggestion I always have with everybody, Amazon can lights are like $4 a piece now. And for $100, you could have the whole house can lit. And for some reason, people freaking love it. But all right, so what about the drywall? Because it's older drywall. I imagine for the price point at $330, you're not gonna redo all the drywall.
We're not going to redo the drywall.
And I
Right.
bet the comps probably don't justify redoing the drywall either.
Correct.
This is where a lot of people make mistakes on flips, is that they will overdo the renovation. You start coming here going, I want smooth drywall, I want tall baseboards, I want brand new, are you gonna do new windows?
No.
Okay, $330 price point is $120,000 below the average sales price in Phoenix, Arizona. You can't get everything when you're going for affordability. So, but I do love it. I love what you did here. I love the peninsula idea. I love that idea. Actually I wouldn't have even have thought of that. I would have wanted the sliding glass door, but I think it just eats up half the freaking kitchen. Smart idea.
Being a mom, I want cabinets.
Yeah.
And I want someone to walk in here and say, this is in my price point, and this kitchen has so many cabinets that I have to have this house.
Plus you want a place for people to hang out.
Oh, the peninsula is going to have a bar seating.
Love it.
And also, if this house was in Scottsdale or in a different part or in a higher end neighborhood, yeah, we would rethink everything completely different. But you said the word affordability, and that's what this neighborhood is.
Yeah, 330. Like it's not a ritzy part of town, but it's a good neighborhood, right? So what other ideas are you guys doing?
So this room was a huge problem, which actually needed some kind of light because you can't see in here. We don't have a light right now. But this room was like a headache when we found this house because we're like, what do you do with this tiny room? They had the stove and a freezer here.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a stove and a freezer.
This is how we address a small kitchen problem. We move half the kitchen in here.
Yeah.
So they were cooking everything in here. From the gas line is ran here. What are you guys gonna do here now?
So we're gonna actually make this whole room a walk-in pantry.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so I could walk through here to get to the backyard, but this is my pantry / mudroom.
Yes. Okay. And we would have loved to have taken this wall out, but it's a block house, and that's a block wall.
Yep.
So that was not an option.
Love it.
So yeah, we're gonna make this a walk-in pantry, and then this has like this odd area to put shelves, which Bill was suggesting for us to open it up more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
So, and then this was is a laundry room. There was 2 closets here, and so we took those out because they were completely not usable. They were really cramped, and so we're just gonna make this laundry room. Kimberly was suggesting we're actually going to take out this door because there's 4 doors going into this tiny room, and this really isn't needed.
As a man, I would say keep that door. Why is that?
Well, it's a laundry room, so as a mom,
We're fighting now.
And what is this? The primary?
This is a primary, or if they wanted, they could make this an ADU.
Okay.
This is obviously an add-on.
This was added on in 2009. The house is 1951. And the other kind of cool thing that worked out for us was that when they were selling this house, the appraiser, they had an appraiser, it was an estate sale or a trust sale, and they had an appraiser come to give them the value at an as-is condition. Well, they asked the city if there was a permit for this room, and they couldn't find a permit. So they were not including the square footage. But then before we closed, we asked the city also, and they found a permit.
This is not a bird dog. This is a partner.
So then we bought it without the square footage being counted.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is great. Are you going to keep this as the primary or as an ADU?
We're kind of gonna leave it the way it is, and they can decide. We're setting up the entire house so that they have multiple options to decide what they want to do.
What's so good about this house and how lucky you got I shouldn't say lucky, how you're fortunate. Good people get good things that happen to them. But at this price point, you have a lot of mixed families moving in with each other. Mom and dad moving in with the kids.
Right.
So the kids are going to move in here, and then they're going to have mom and dad here, or mom, right? Like mother-in-law suite. This is perfect for that, where it's like she's close to the kitchen. She doesn't have to go through the rest of the house to get to the kitchen. Like this is you guys are guaranteed to get 330. You'll get 350 on this house.
Love it.
The square footage will justify the price. The lot, I love the lot as well, that it's a corner lot, so you don't have a neighbor next door. You don't have a lot of like neighbor crap that you're gonna deal with. But the best part about this is the layout of the house. It's freaking awesome. Somebody will go, I need that layout right now.
Well, thank you. When I brought it to him, I was saying I thought it'd be 330 to 350, but obviously we want to work on the conservative numbers, so
Yes, I love this. Okay, let's go see the other house. What year was this built?
1951,
1951.
and it was the original cabinets.
Boom, boom. Okay. Ooh, so this was originally a 2-1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me show you the sign of a good contractor. Is this you or the contractor?
Contractor.
Okay. Very rarely will you ever see a contractor do this. And when you see a contractor do this, they're doing it on like high-end commercial projects. This guy is telling his team, this is what we're doing. We're doing wall prep, quick scrape the baseboards, install shelves and support. This needs to be done in 2 days. That's what he's telling his team. And he comes in, he puts everything. It's so smart. So freaking smart. In fact, you'll never see this on a residential contractor unless they're in Scottsdale or the Biltmore. You got a good job. Good job. Good selection. Okay, so kids' bedroom, obviously. Are we gonna scrape the windows? We're gonna do anything?
We're gonna definitely scrape the windows. That they decided to paint it shut, but we got it open.
Yeah, I mean, when you got drafty windows, you just fill it up with paint. That's a tip that you'll learn on.
Is this a block wall?
Yeah.
Oh, so it's going to be really hard to just replace the windows.
I correct everything I said earlier. This is a 3-2 because of that layout over there.
Right.
So this is still an amazing floor plan, but you don't have 2 masters anymore. You have 1, right? Which is awesome, and that's why they added that. Very few houses in this neighborhood, I'm sure, have done that. So you guys are going to stand out above everybody else. You got good doors. You're going to change out hard. Like, this is such an easy flip. Boom. I freaking love this.
I love it. I love it because I'm not here doing it.
This is great. Okay, so do you have more deals coming?
Yeah, actually, I'm going to be showing him 2 houses today.
Yeah. We are going to look at them right when we leave here.
Okay, so here, let's teach the audience something about bird dogging.
Are there other people you've tried to send deals to, Jennifer, that did not respond as fast as Bill, was not as good of a partner as Bill, that might have missed out on an opportunity of, one, look at this house that she found, the legwork she did, the attitude she has, and then more importantly, she's like, cool, I love Bill, he's awesome, he's a great partner for me. Bill, while you're here, let's go look at more houses. Like, she is going to be a pipeline of deals for their partnership for a long period of time. Were there people, look at the camera and tell them, were there people that did not treat you as well as Bill in the very beginning?
Yeah, definitely. And Bill became my number one person that I would bring every deal to.
Okay, so if you're a buyer and you're on maybe a buyer's list that I share and you're not replying to people, this is what you're missing out on. Bill freaking got the assignment. He understands it. Check this out. You got a house they're gonna make $40,000 to $60,000 on, and they got more houses in the pipeline. Dude, if every flip was like this, like, I don't need $100,000 flips. I need $40,000 to $60,000 easy guarantee. This is a guaranteed $40,000, $60,000 flip. And your guys are gonna be done, your crew will be done here in probably less than 30 days.
Yeah, they said they'll take about 4 weeks.
They're on track for that.
Well, and what I forgot to add was that they just started yesterday.
Great job. What about AC unit? You gonna have to replace that or no?
So it does work. So we're going to kind of take the gamble. It works. It's not on right now because they're going in and out. So that we're going to take the gamble of trying to sell it with the AC unit old.
I love this attitude, by the way. This is where people don't understand the fix and flip world. Like, if you're a wholesaler, or not a wholesaler, but let's say somebody's like scrimping and saving on a fix and flip, it doesn't mean they're not planning on doesn't mean they're avoiding replacing the AC unit. It means let's try and get by with it. And you know what's smart about that strategy as well is that your buyer's gonna come along, they're gonna offer on the house, they're gonna find out the AC unit's old, and then they're gonna ask you for a new AC unit. And you're gonna go, we already budgeted for that. But if you did the AC unit, now they're gonna come and ask you for something else.
Something else. And that's what we're talking about, is we're using it as a negotiating tool for during the sale. Yeah.
Freaking love it. Smart people. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of this YouTube video. Bill, where can they find you on Instagram?
Find me on Instagram, Bill Fischer AK, and then Jennifer.
I'm desert _lux _realty. Or real estate.
Her Instagram name is Desert Deal Finder on Instagram.
Wait, cut that out. I don't want anybody to know her.
We'll see you in the next video.
And by the way, guys, here's what's great. I'm going around the country. My wife, my kids, and I are hitting the road in October, so in about 5-6 weeks, and we want to visit you in person. We're pairing people up. Every single meetup, we're going to be doing deals in less than 2 hours, start to finish. If you've never done a deal, come to our meetups. We're going to be going to 122 cities. CreativeNationTour.com. Get over to CreativeNationTour.com or click the link down in the description. Me and my wife are bringing a 40-foot bus to your town. We're going to be doing a 4-hour meetup, and the first 2 hours is going to be all about pairing you up with leaders in my community to do deals with you, and hopefully I'll see you in your town and we can do deals together.